everybody. How we doing? How about that weekend, right? It was a record-breaking weekend in sports as Justified took home the Triple Crown with a win at the Belmont Stakes. How about Rafa Nadal also continued his dominance on clay by winning his record 11th French Open title. Nadal seems to love clay more than Golden State fans. Huh? See what I did there, right? Welcome to Halftime Live. I'm your host, Mark Willard, and we are coming to you during the Red Sox-Orioles game, battle between the team with the most wins in the league and the team with the fewest wins in the league. It's all right, Baltimore. Football's only 2 months away. All right, right now it is actually scoreless in this game. Top of the ninth inning. Nobody's getting any hits. It is nothing across the board. Could be on their way to extra innings. If you're new to HTL, what took you so long? Come on, we're a live sports trivia game show where you answer questions to win real money, all from your phone. I'll be hitting you with 12 questions tonight. Each question has 3 answers to choose from. Only one of them is correct. Get all 12 right, and you'll be winning or splitting our cash prize. And by the way, here's a little insider tip. You can get back into the game if you get a question wrong with an extra life. Extra lives are easy to get. Just invite your friends to play HTL. And just like that, you're invisible for a question or two, which sounds pretty cool. All right, tonight we've got 4,022 players in our game, including Kawan and Ray Rod, Jason 23, Buddy 66. Everybody get on in here and let's play. Our cash prize is 1,000 Nomas, 1,000 Machados. That's right, folks. $1,000. Your Monday night just got a lot. At our big pile of cash. Here we go. Question number 1. The movie, The Longest Yard, is about convicts playing what sport? Football, hockey, or basketball? Pete Carroll and Marshawn Lynch, you know all about The Longest Yard, don't you? Too soon? No, I think it's been long enough. Run the ball next time, guys, all right? Usually, hockey and basketball don't concern themselves with yards. So the answer here is, of course, football. In the original film, The Longest Yard, Burt Reynolds plays Paul Wrecking Crew, who leads a team of convicts in a football game against the prison guards. The convicts are supposed to lose. Spoiler alert here, the convicts win, and Burt Reynolds almost gets shot in the back. All right, 4,061 of you had no problem, ran the ball across the line there, and now we head to campus for question 2. What organization primarily governs college sports in the United States? NFL, NCAA, or D&D? And no, it's not the Professor Association of America. If professors ran college sports, everyone would just sleep in and skip it, right? Growing up, I had friends who played D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, and then I decided I need new friends. The NFL is obviously the National Football League, meaning the right answer here is the NCAA. The National Collegiate Athletic Association is the main governing body for college sports in the United States. Think of it like HTL, except none of the players get any money. All right? Okay, 4,036 of you know your acronyms, and now we're sitting courtside for question 3. Here we go. Which of the following celebrities regularly attends LA Lakers games? Prince Harry, Spike Lee, or Jack Nicholson? You know, this guy loves wearing sunglasses at Lakers games, probably so he can close his eyes during all the recent losing. Prince Harry is the Duke of Sussex, so he's probably not in LA too often, although his new wife is from LA, so who knows, maybe soon. Spike Lee sits courtside at Knicks games, so the answer here is Jack Nicholson. Jack's been a mainstay at Lakers games for decades. Will he be watching LeBron through those shades next season? That is the question. Well, he may come as a road player too, so we'll see. All right, future is so bright for 3,731 of you. You gotta wear shades as we stay on the hardwood for question 4. Which of the following Warriors did not play for the Washington Wizards earlier in his career? JaVale McGee, Nick Young, or David West? With Golden State's recent win, all 3 of these guys are now going ring shopping like a finalist on The Bachelor, except this ring matters. Nick Young was drafted by the Wizards in the first round of the 2007 draft. JaVale McGee was also drafted by the Wizards in the first round back in 2008, meaning David West is the correct answer here. David has mostly lived up to his name and stayed West, as the only Eastern Conference team for which he's played in his career is the Indiana Pacers. All right, 2,222 of you, that tripped a few of you up, are on the road to victory like the Warriors. And have you put your best foot forward right here for question number 5. Which of these countries has made the most appearances in the FIFA World Cup tournament? Mexico, Spain, or England? You know, the U.S. failed to qualify for the World Cup this year, so now we don't have to do that "I believe that we will win" chant. I am totally sure that we won't win is the new motto. Of these countries that we talked about there, Spain has won the World Cup most recently in 2010. England last won it all in 1966. And even though Mexico's never won the Cup, Mexico is our right answer here. Mexico has appeared in the World Cup 16 times, while both Spain and England have each appeared 15 times. I think the U.S. failed to qualify this year on purpose just to get out of having to go to Russia, right? All right, we got only 353 of you. Nice job for you with a shot at qualifying for our grand prize tonight. But first, we have to take a trip to our nation's capital for question 6. All right, other than the Washington Capitals, which of these teams does Ted Leonsis also own? Baltimore Ravens, Washington Nationals, or Washington Wizards? Ted owns a bunch of professional sports teams. Hey, Ted, if you're looking for a GM, right? And I promise no burner accounts. Absolutely promise on that one. All right, besides owning the Capitals, Leonsis owns the WNBA's Washington Mystics and a sports network, among many other properties. He hasn't dabbled in baseball, and his only football teams are 2 Arena League teams. So the answer here is the Washington Wizards. We might play fantasy sports here at HTL. Ted is more into like reality sports. All right, 264 of you are owning this moment as you've made it to the second half of our game and question 7. All right, before this year, who was the last team to lose the NBA Finals in consecutive seasons? The Nets, the Lakers, or the Jazz? Which of these teams has the distinction of being on the wrong side of a back-to-back? Well, the Lakers have lost back-to-back titles 4 times, with the latest being in 83 and 84. Jazz, of course, lost back-to-back finals against MJ's Bulls back in 97 and 98. But our answer here is the Nets. The New Jersey Nets, led by Jason Kidd, you may remember, beaten by the Lakers in 02, and then the Spurs the following season. At least they got to be first place of all the losers, right? Losers bracket has its own playoff, by the way. It's called the Eastern Conference Finals. All right, 88 of you were winners on that question and made it to the Super Bowl for our next question, which is question 8. Which of these teams has never given up 50 points in a Super Bowl? The Bills, Raiders, or Broncos? All right, which of these teams decided to play some semblance of actual defense in the Super Bowl and not give up a 50 spot in the biggest game? Only 2 teams have ever scored 50-plus points in the Super Bowl, the 93 Cowboys and Montana's 1990 49ers. The boys dropped 52 on the Bills, and the Niners scored 55 on the Broncos, so the right answer here is the Raiders. Gave up 48 points when they lost to the Bucs in 2003 in the Gruden Bowl. Don't think we're going to see a Bucs-Raiders Super Bowl for a long time, although Gruden is back, so hey, things could be looking up. 86 of you dominated that question like the 93 Cowboys, and now get to take the mound for question number 9. Which of these pitchers led their league in strikeouts for the most seasons? Clayton Kershaw, Justin Verlander, or Max Scherzer? You know, I can't believe Verlander and Scherzer were on the same team and couldn't win a title with the Tigers. That's what happens when you mess with Big Papi, okay? And by the way, I love it when you call me Big Papi for my friends out there. Scherzer has led the NL in strikeouts for 2 seasons with Washington. Kershaw has been the top dog in Ks 3 times with the Dodgers, but Justin Verlander is the strikeout king. Mr. Kate Upton was the AL strikeout leader 4 times while playing for the Tigers. Verlander may strike out a lot on the field. He definitely did not strike out when it came to Upton. Good job there, and good job all of you, the 40 of you who did not strike out on question 9 and now get to enter our double-digit championship rounds for question 10. All right, what is the first European country to win a World Cup played outside of Europe? Follow that closely. Spain, Germany, or France? Which of these teams won the first version of a road game in taking home the World Cup title? That's right, 2 World Cup questions today. Do you love it, right? I can see your eyes glazing over. Okay, France won their only World Cup in 1998 when the tournament was played on their home soil. Germany won the last World Cup in 2014 in Brazil, which of course, for you geography experts, is not in Europe. But Germany wasn't the first European country to pull off this feat, meaning the answer is Spain. Spain was the first European team to win a World Cup outside of Europe when they won it all in South Africa in 2010. Okay, no more World Cup questions, at least for tonight. I mean, there's probably more coming with the Cup starting later on this week. 21 of you are one step closer to winning the HTL World Cup, as just 2 questions stand between you and our massive cash prize. Get your game face on for question 11. Which team did Steph Curry and his Davidson teammates beat in 2008 to advance to the Elite Eight? Kansas, Wisconsin, or Maryland? You guys remember a Sweet 16 game from 10 years ago? You're crazy, and if so, you deserve some money tonight. In his sophomore season at Davidson, Curry led the Wildcats to an upset of third-seeded Wisconsin in the Sweet 16 to advance to the Elite Eight. Curry lost to top-seeded Kansas, and the Jayhawks went on to win a national title. Curry seems to be doing just fine nowadays, as he's 2 rings away from having a ring on all 5 fingers. All right, 17 of you are just 1 question away from being fitted with your own HTL championship ring. All you got to do is not let disaster strike on question 12. Good luck. Here it is. Question 12, what driver initiated the infamous 1955 Le Mans disaster? Mike Hawthorne, Lance Macklin, or Peter Collins? Let's hope that this question isn't a Le Mans disaster for you tonight, because this one is not easy. The checkered flag is waving as our game is over. This was the worst motorsports disaster of all time, where Pierre Levesque's car was launched into the stands, resulting in his death, along with killing 83 spectators and injuring almost 180 more. So who initiated the crash? It is our most depressing winning answer, and tonight it is Mike Hawthorne. Hawthorne tried to cut in front of Lance Macklin, who swerved in front of Levesque's oncoming car, and the rest is history. That much more sad history than this is. This game is history as well, and congratulations to our 16 winners tonight who get $62.50, including Matt Joy and Alan Stanwyck and Roller Girl and Howard S. Nice job. Congratulations to you all, and my gosh, well done. You make HTL history and get to share our $1,000 cash prize. All right, make sure to join us again tomorrow night during the Mets-Braves game, starting at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, airing on ESPN. I'm your host, Mark Willard. See you tomorrow on Halftime Live.